One thing I like to talk about as well are ties. You'll see them, they're little slurs underneath the notes. You can see that on the screen now. The tie will increase the note value of what it's tied to. It's kind of like a dot, but the tie continues the note. Your dot would be a certain note, and then you wait to your next one. But if you had a tie, it would sustain the note. So if I had a quarter note on the crash, it would sustain for this long. I'm going to start with a bar on the bass drum so you can know where the pulse is, and I'm going to hit the quarter note on crash on beat 1 and beat 3, so you can see how long the sustain is. It's for a quarter note. So here we go. So you can see how that crash is sustained for a quarter note. Drummers don't have to worry too much about ties or slurs, they're also referred to, because our instrument is very articulate. It's very da-da-da-da-da-da. But you know, there's times when you have to do rolls that last a little bit longer, or sometimes with some brushes work, you'll see some slurs in there. If you look in the encyclopedia under the brushes section, they have some ties under there. That's just showing the left hand how it goes smoothly from one note to the next. Now, if I have a quarter note that has a tie underneath it, like you can see on the screen there, that tie, tied to another quarter note, it'll increase that quarter note by a quarter note, but you don't play the tie. The tie is extending the value, not the action. So I'd have the hit on 1. If it's tied to 2, I don't hit 2. It's just increasing the note value, and then it would stop on 3. So I'm going to play for you a tied quarter note to another quarter note on the crash, and I'm going to count you in 1 bar on the bass drum. It would sound like this. So you can see how the tie increases the note value, but you don't play the note that it's tied to. It's just increasing the duration of the initial note. In all of these note values, I highly recommend that you understand them inside and out. You got the video here, rewind them, you know, write it down on a piece of paper, put it under your pillow at night. Just do everything you can to know these inside and out. Understanding note value is such a great tool. You can go through all the encyclopedia and just read it like you would read words. You know, you go pick up a book and you just check out that pattern and go, oh yeah, that sounds pretty cool. And then go to the kit and try it. So it's a great resource. I highly recommend that everyone understand this note value inside and out. It's just going to give you more flexibility and options.